The Voice 28 Recap, Blind Auditions 3 Live Blog with Videos. The Voice Season 28 Blind Auditions continue with a new coaches lineup, including two-time winners, Niall Horan and Michael Buble, one-time winner Reba McEntire, and hoping to nab his first trophy, Snoop Dogg. Cori Kennedy, 28, Why Not Me by the Judds. First up is Cori Kennedy singing a Judds cover, while employing a twangy throwback style. Reba takes a minute, but she is the first to turn. Michael is next. Look at Liam dancing in his seat to Cori's easy breezy style, tinged with a bit of rasp. But he and Snoop stay put. Click for a preview. The Minnesota native performs a song she wrote about meeting the 4 coaches. It's a clever way to illustrate her country lifestyle in the Midwest. My grandma won't believe me that I'm singing on The Voice. It's also a smart way to highlight her songwriting skills on a show that won't allow artists to sing originals in competition. I was only smitten for Harry in my One Direction days. She's good. Cori's performance makes Reba homesick. Your voice is wonderful, she says. Such power. Michael describes her as country, with a little mix of Stevie Nicks. For some reason, he thinks showing off his Reba socks is a winning strategy. Snoop says he didn't turn because of Reba. And of course, Reba and Michael turn. Cori picks Team Reba. Revel Day, 31. Somewhere Only We Know by Keen. Revel has sung backgrounds for Stevie Wonder, Andy Grammer, Childish Gambino, Kirk Franklin. But auditioning for The Voice is the first time he gets to show up as me. However, Revel is from Altadena, California, which was ravaged by the Eaton fire in January. His family's house was spared, but with severe damage that won't allow them to live there anymore. It didn't take long for the coaches to respond to Revel's sweet and soulful tone. Michael and Niall turn right away. As Revel brings on his emotional rasp, Reba hits her button. His voice sounds thin in spots, but his phrasing is effective. Niall appreciated his big round voice, although he felt that the song got away from him at times. He jokes that he sang on a show like this, and was terrible. He's thinking about what he could do down the line with him. Reba loves his tone. Michael appreciates his round, smooth sound. Snoop didn't turn because he felt the others would serve his musical needs better. His wife joins him center stage to help with his decision. Michael, Niall, and Reba turn. Revel picks Team Niall. He had another plan originally, he confesses. Natalyia Albatini, 24, Out Here on My Own by Irene Cara, from Fame. Natalyia hails from New Jersey where her family runs a party business. She works alongside them. Her family, Italian and Puerto Rican, are her biggest supporters. Snoop presses his button for her immediately. Her floaty tone is pleasing enough to get Reba to hit her button. She performs the song softly and with tenderness. She eventually hits the big notes. She could back off the ad-libs, but her performance is never yilly. What did we do, Buble? Niall cries. Michael forgot to push. Snoop loved her calm delivery. He could hear the pop and R&B influences. She literally bows to Reba, who was touched by Natalie's voice. But she goes with her gut and picks Snoop. Reba and Snoop turn. Natalyia picks Team Snoop. Marty O'Reilly, 36, Trouble by Ray LaMontagne. Marty is married with a young son in Sonoma, California. In 2012, Marty started a band and has been a full-time touring musician ever since. He plays 100 shows a year. As a teen, his parents' marriage started to fall apart. Music gave him a way to escape. The singer reveals his pro chops the minute he hits the stage. His raspy voice has limits. He hits his ceiling range-wise pretty fast. But he makes the most of what he's got to deliver an emotional performance. It takes a minute, but finally Michael, Niall, and Snoop hit their buttons. Snoop feels he couldn't let Marty's classic sound get away. Niall calls the rasp in his voice insane. He compliments Marty's great character. Michael reminds Marty that he is the last champion. Oh, hijinks time. The crew brings out a penalty box for Niall. And then, ZZZ. I used up my one big gag to make this happen, Michael quips. Okay, that's funny. But it worked. Marty picks Michael. Michael, Niall, and Snoop turn. Marty picks Team Buble. J. Blake, 35, The Door by Teddy Swims. The singer grew up in Memphis. Jay has hosted a ton of corporate gigs, including for the NFL. After 10 years of introducing other people, he's finally introducing himself. Jay, Blake possesses a nice tone, but is pitchy in spots. He finally displays dynamics, but those pitch problems and voice cracks likely cost him a chair. He's nervous. Niall notes the pitch issues. Michael assures him that God has given him a gift. Snoop suggests, if he tries again, he pick a song from the church, he's a worship leader. No turns. Kaye Clark, 20, Stay by Sugarland. The country singer from Summerall, Mississippi comes from a chicken farm run by her family. It's a decent-sized operation consisting of 4 chicken houses. Her uncle has a band. She began singing with him. Her father plays guitar. Sadly, he drank alcohol to excess. But eventually, he got sober. Backstage, she sings a bit of the song she wrote for her father, who has been sober over 3 years. He cries as she sings. It's interesting that the voice seems to be incorporating artists' original music, even if they continue to sing covers in competition. Kaye sings with a raspy throwback style, reminiscent of American Idol alum Lacey K. Booth. Snoop hits his button right away. Niall and Michael follow quickly. And then finally, Michael. It's the night's first 4-chair turn. Reba loves her song choice, "You did a wonderful job, I'm proud of you." Michael loves country music. He's obviously resigned to Reba snagging the singer. Snoop reminds everybody that he turned first. "I will give you the room to grow," he says. Kaye gave Niall goosebumps. He compares her to Carrie Underwood. He can tell she's a songwriter by the way she portrays the song. Daddy comes out on stage. He's a Snoop fan. The coaches are all about impressing Dad. And then whoa, Kaye picks Niall. Our 4-chair turn, Kaye picks Team Niall. She picked Niall because she figured Team Reba would be country heavy. Darren Lameique, 35, All Night Long by Lionel Richie. The singer is initially in shadow, and boy does he sound like Lionel. His voice is so smooth. Reba hits her button. And while the rest of the panel seemed to be enjoying his performance, only Michael hits his button next, and at the last minute. Darren's most recent gig was being one of the Lionel-esque Commodores. He's spent the last 6 months performing with them. The group supports him 100%. Niall suggests he stretch his range when he chooses his next song. Michael waited until the last minute so the others couldn't block him. Darren picks Reba, which Michael predicted. A Reba and Michael turn. Darren picks Team Reba. Rob Cole, 34, Joy of My Life by Chris Stapleton. Rob is a no-chair returnee. "I'm not the same artist you saw on season 25, he declares. The singer really wants Reba to hit her button. He's played over 200 shows since his failed voice attempt. He's now a full-time musician. His 3 kids encouraged him to come back. I can't remember what went wrong the first time, but his country style stands out and is highly listenable. Like smooth whiskey. Michael and Reba both hit their buttons. But oh noes, Rob will be disappointed. Michael blocked Reba. Reba remembers him from last time. She's glad he's in now. Michael is very happy that he's the only eligible chair that turned. Snoop compares him to John Mellencamp, while Niall feels he's reminiscent of Gavin DeGraw. A Michael and Reba turn. Team Buble blocks Reba. She hints she might steal him eventually. Justin Jenks, 32, Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground. The California native shows off his mullet as he describes being in a band, the Moon Jays, with his friends for the last 10 years. They have released close to 30 songs. Being in a band gave him confidence. He met his wife at church. Justin mentions his unusual tone, which he hopes the coaches will appreciate. Indeed, he sings boasting a high tenor that could be mistaken for a female voice. It's interesting. But will the coaches go for it? His falsetto is nice, but he sings with a fast vibrato which might turn some listeners off. Yep, no turns. Michael thought he was a duet. Niall did as well. The coaches begged Justin to audition again. Niall compares him to Tracy Chapman, no turns. Aric Duncan, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. He's been doing music all his life, and is a preacher's kid and military brat. His dad waves from backstage. Aric plays, guitars, drums, and keyboards. Accompanying himself on electric bass, the singer delivers an intriguing rendition of this Billie Eilish cover. It's a creative song pick, but he sounds nervous. He uses too many ad-libs, but his tone and phrasing are solid. Michael is the only turn. Snoop is looking for a particular style of music and believes Michael will be a great coach. Michael reminds everyone that his last winner, Adam David, was a one-chair turn. Only Michael turned. Sadi Dahl, 19, colors by Black Pumas. The singer manages a sensory deprivation spa. She lives in Utah. Her grandma is the biggest fan of the show. She even watches foreign The Voice versions. Oops. Niall blocks Michael from turning for Sadi. After the singer delivers an especially creative and unexpected run, Reba turns. Sadi sings with an appealing, soulful tone and works the stage with swag. Grandma cries backstage. Finally, Snoop hits his button. It's a four-chair turn with a block. Snoop hears a range of tone and genres in Sadi's vocals. He promises to help her after the show if she picks him. Niall felt she started strong and got even stronger. He will help her curate performances. Reba believes she could win the show. Michael pitches for Reba and Snoop, but Niall not so much. Four-chair turn. Niall blocks Michael. Sadi picks Team Snoop.